So, as we all know, Skylander Dad is, FGTV Dad, yeah, is an absolutely horrible YouTuber who does many manipulative and narcissistic things to boost his view count and command his completely immature and underage, if you ask me, fan base to attack anyone who has a negative opinion on her. For him, sorry. For example, I have made a couple videos. This is part 3 in a 3-part series of Why Skylander Dad is Horrible. And on the first video, first of all, it's hit almost 1,000 views. So I'd say, thank you, everyone. And second of all, most of the comments are from little kids who do not know how to spell or do anything, who blindly follow the dad like sheep and are basically telling me, you don't know what you're talking about. But oh, I do. I used to be a fan of this scumbag, but I learned, and guess what? I have evolved. You have not. So if you're a little kid and you're posting comments in my videos telling me that my analysis of the dad is wrong, you're going to get roasted, you're going to get blocked, you're going to get blocked tardo, you're just going to get all sorts of love, in, air quotes, love from your boy Z-Boy, Zappien. Okay, ugh. So, part 3, I'm making this because it's gotten worse, and it's affected one of my best friends on this site, and, that's when it starts to get personal. So let's talk about that, huh? So, as we all know, I'm not alone in my unadulterated hatred of the Family Gamer TV dad. Another YouTuber who hates him almost as much as I do is M Gaming 11, who's actually done videos on this before me, so mad props to him, go subscribe to him. However, due to false copyright claims from the Skylander Dad, or FGTV Dad, or whatever the hell you want to call him, he sucks anyway, his original channel was terminated under false copyright claims, which is illegal by YouTube's terms of service. So, in reality, Skylander Dad should be banned from YouTube because he pulled that kind of stunt on M Gaming. Luckily, M Gaming made a new channel, so go subscribe to M Gaming 13. It's just 2 ahead. So go subscribe to him. He's a great guy. He does videos on this. He does good videos. He also likes Star vs. Forces of Evil, which is a great show. So go check that guy out. Now, thanks to M Gaming 13, I've uncovered a few more scandalous situations of the Skylander Dad's douchebaggery. Douchebaggery, my good sir. So let's check this out, my fellow YouTubers. So, first of all, I believe this is recent. Skylander Dad and his family purchased tickets for Universal Studios Water Park. Now, when he went to go to the park, it was closed due to maximum capacity, which is fine. That happens sometimes, especially when during popular hours. However, instead of acting calm and rationally to this, Skylander Dad proceeded to yell at the drive-through kiosk ticket guy. I don't know exactly what they're called, but yeah. And drove off angrily. Then, the guy behind Skylander Dad was told the same thing, but the guy behind Skylander Dad reacted calm and rationally and received a free express pass and lunch as consolation for the overcrowding of the park, which of course set Skylander Dad off into a rampage, causing him to run over a parking marker for quote-unquote revenge. This is the kind of man millions of children look up to as a role model. That's right, acting extremely immature to very minor situations. So, that's the kind of man we're dealing with here. Another situation, this happened a very long time ago, so let me tell you about this. Woo boy! A while ago, when Skylander Dad was actually still into Skylanders, he made an Instagram account for his Skylanders YouTube channel. However, Instagram thought that this account for their channel was run by the actual children, so they terminated it by mistake, not knowing that it was Dad who run the channel. Instead of acting calm and rationally, as usual, king of the douchebag Skylander Dad over here overreacted to the maximum, sending his army of subscribers to negatively harass and leave death threats for this random Instagram employee named Walter. They really just rubbed it in that this guy was somehow evil to them, but guess what? He was just doing his job. He didn't know any better. He didn't know any better. Like, come on. This is something a child should know how to react to better, Skylander Dad. You are setting a horrible example for your own children, as well as the millions of children who give you YouTube attention. So, please, for the love of God, just delete your account. But this video is not over yet. Stay tuned, lovelies. We've got more where that's coming from, huh? The Skylander Dad also has pulled quite a few mean-spirited pranks on his children. I've already told you about the lobster incident, but here's one that I found that's a lot more recent and is even worse. So Skylander Dad and his friends got in the forest and dressed up as scary clowns because, it was October 2016. Everyone was freaking out because the clowns were attacking. And he chased after his children. Mike was crying, where, in Lexi's case, he took it up a whole nother level of wrong. Actually entered the house during this prank, held a fake knife up to her throat, and laughed and recorded at the whole thing. That's the kind of thing that could traumatize someone for life. Not just a child, but anyone for life. But especially a child, since they're so young. Lexi's only 9, I think? She's not that old. And then there was also the sour candy challenge, which gave his children severe dental issues, as well as the pepper challenge, which caused his children to cry. Basically, this guy, he exploits his children for views because he's done exploiting Skylanders, he's done exploiting the Indie Horror Game of the Month or something, so now he's exploiting his own children because those will never go out of style. Yeah, seriously, Skylander Dad is a horrible person. Okay, let's keep going, because it ain't over yet. Also, I'd like to mention this man cannot take any criticism whatsoever. If you make a bad video talking about him, he'll delete your entire channel because he's so stuck up. If you leave a bad comment on one of his videos talking about inaccuracies or how it's bad concerning the kind of game he's playing, well, he'll delete your comment and let his army of ravenous 5-year-old fans go after you. This man has absolutely no decency whatsoever, and it's shocking that people still support him, especially with the staggering amount of subscribers. Considering the fact he just throws random crap in his thumbnails, like, oh, let's put Hello Neighbor, Bendy, what's his face, a fidget spinner. Let's just throw random stuff in the thumbnail and see what sticks. And maybe some kid will click on it and give me more YouTube money. And that's worse. That's bad. That is bad, That's bad. That's clickbaiting, and we all know how bad clickbaiting is, huh? Alright, there's one last thing I gotta throw in here before I end this video. It's a bit of a shorter one. I apologize for that, but, it's still high-quality exposé content. Anywho... Oh, sorry, I just had a hatch Pokemon in a moon. Anyway, last thing, he viewbots a lot of his videos. Well, most likely. In his most popular video, which is some kind of orange with a face game, I don't know, Annoying Orange is Dead, LMAO, the views and like-to-view ratio are off the charts, and running it through some analytics, this guy supposedly is getting more view-to-like ratios than people like PewDiePie and Film Theory, a subsidiary of the cancer that is MatPat, every video. So that's not really normal, so he's probably view-botting these things. He's probably view-botting it with the money he's making by advertising these bad toys and games. Like, step up your game, people. Look beyond the media that you're being presented. Acknowledge the faults. And Skylander Dad, kill yourself.
Start, kill yourself. It'll only take a minute. You'll be happy that you did it. Just go over to your oven and shove your head in it. Kill yourself. Really, you should do it. There's really nothing to it. Just grab a mug and chug a